don't like whiskey. No, I don't like the way it burns. Give me sweet red wine and the pale moonlight.
So Whiskey was a song that came about from a trip that I was having. I was driving in the car and I was listening to a blues playlist, and 3 songs came on in a row about whiskey, and I don't like whiskey. So I wrote this little song, this little line came in. It was, I don't like whiskey, I don't like the way it burns. Give me sweet red wine under pale moonlight with a beautiful girl. And I was driving along, and that kind of just kept looping in my mind. And I was going to meet Ash at a guitar shop, Guitar Brothers in Brisbane, and walked in, and he had a guitar that he picked up off the wall, and I just said, oh, I've got this little line, and sung it to him, and yeah, and then the rest is history. That was how the song was born. So what happened after that was, so we had the song, and that was obviously the chorus, but then the idea of what the narrative was kind of open, and I had this idea about it being about a father and son, and that, you know, wanting, sometimes in life you have to make hard decisions, and it was kind of like, that's the burn of the whiskey, and the son didn't want that, and I remember writing a few kind of verses around that, and it like, I like the idea of that narrative, and that's kind of what I have when I'm singing it, is that kind of scene around a campfire, and so then when we were writing it, you know, one of the things was about letting the listener create the narrative to a certain degree, that they can take on a meaning for themselves. So we tried to do that as well. In the recording of Whiskey, we've got Jarrah on drums, Jarrah Kurth. We've got Jez on bass, and Nikki on vocals, and Matty Rogers on vocals. And I feel like the track, it kind of came into existence pretty easily. I mean, it's a fairly simple song. The structure's very simple. The musicians would know it as a 1-4-5 standard kind of thing, which just means, yeah, it's a pretty standard chord progression. But yeah, it was a really fun song to do, and there's a part at the end where Matty Rogers is singing, and it just really lifts, and yeah, I'm really happy with the recorded version of it. So.